What you put in is exactly what you're going to get out. The rules for life and in business. Hey, it's Mike Cheshire from Wicked Monday. Hope you are doing well today. I've had a couple of days, maybe even 3 days, where I haven't actually posted anything. Sorry. I'm sure it doesn't really matter too much at the moment, I don't think, but it's just the volume that you need to kind of get out right now. So obviously posting every day, you'll get more volume and more different variations in videos. So that's kind of how I should be operating at the moment. So obviously missing some days, I don't get the volume of content that should go out. So that might affect obviously like things. It's like a compound effect, things going to the future. But what I wanted to speak to you today about is like what you put in to your business is what you're going to get out. So I'm going to tell you about like our fitness and kind of like food lifestyle that we've had over the past year. So we basically wanted to get fitter, more active, and do just get a better routine going around, that type of stuff. And so we enrolled in like a 90-day program where you got given like all the food that you should eat, like loads of different recipes and things. And that kind of had basic rules about what you should eat and when around a fitness, high intensity training exercises. So this was like 20-30 minute exercises, routines, and basically that doing that process over 90 days, we kind of evolved from being like meat eaters into doing like, we ended up in the last 30 days actually doing like lots of vegetarian food. We're completely vegetarian for 30 days. So then we're like, over the period, it kind of helped us understand like what you feed your body was what could make like a big impact on like how you feel and all sorts of things, on top of obviously doing all the exercises. But the food that you put in was the fuel that would help you complete the exercises well. So from that, we kind of evolved into, at the beginning of this year, 2020, we actually decided as like a New Year's resolution that we were going to go towards more of a vegan, plant-based lifestyle. So majority. So we want to make something that was sustainable, like, so it's majority in terms of like 99.9% or as much as we could feasibly do, so like working around going to friends' houses and having people over. Like, we kind of broke away from doing that a little bit. We kind of eat what we want, but if somebody wants certain things, we'll kind of be more flexible, kind of make something that's we're able to maintain. So over the long term, by doing things like that, thinking in that way, you could make it sustainable for you, even though you've come from a different kind of like eating habits and things like that. Even myself, like years ago, I'd said I'd never go vegetarian. I don't know how that would work. But we're in November now and we've pretty much done it. We've made it so consistent that we're able to just cut out any meat or dairy, pretty much. No fish, obviously, and like we don't even have honey either. So we've managed to like take that out, and it's produced like a better fuel for us to do exercise. So we're also still doing our exercise routines and stuff. We've actually got a Peloton bike now, and we've got the Peloton classes, so that's a very good place as well that has loads of different exercise routines and things. You can just jump on and do something, and they're always different, so then you never get bored either. And that in itself is another thing that makes this more sustainable. But the whole essence of this is that what you put into everything is what you're going to get out of it. So if within your business you're not investing the time, the money, the energy into certain things, you're not really going to get anything out of it. So in terms of like people, if you're not investing money in the people, you're not going to get great results out of the people. They're not going to feel great if you're not putting money into your operations, it's not going to be the best operation, is it? If you're not putting money into your marketing, if you're not doing the things that you want to get a result out of, if you're not investing in them, if you're not putting the right fuel in, just like our food, if you're not putting the right fuel in, you're not going to get the right things out of it that you expect. If you expect those things to come out, you are not going to get them. So out of everything, that is like one of the biggest factors that we've kind of learned over time, is that if you're not focusing on those areas, on the input, you're not going to get the output that you want. So it's time to think about everything like that, and I think that's something pretty powerful that you can take away from this. If you want to get the right things, and the biggest thing in terms of marketing, like a business, is marketing, because that doesn't have a cap. You can put as much as you need to into it, as you can, as is possible, and that is really limitless. So that's the fantastic thing about everything, especially in the world today, having everything online. You need to maximize your marketing. Have a think about that. And if you want to have a chat, I'd love to have a chat. I'll leave my website down below so you can get in touch, or my social channels. So yeah, feel free. Speak to you soon.